One thing that I really like about Canvas is the fact that it's so easy to engage with students. There are features on Canvas that make it easier for you as an instructor to really track if students are staying engaged in the course and completing their assignments. For instance, I have assignments that are due Wednesday nights and Sunday nights. So if I go to the gradebook and I click on that assignment, I have a drop-down menu that will allow me to message students who haven't submitted the assignment yet. So when Wednesday morning comes, I just click on that. It will even populate for me those exact students who haven't submitted. It has the subject line there for me, and all I have to do is just say, hey, this is a friendly reminder that your Chapter 5 quiz is due tonight. Let me know if you have questions. And it sends to every one of those students. So I can kind of help them get back on track early if I'm noticing, and I don't have to go, lots of different places to do that.
Some of the benefits that I've been already able to see and that I can foresee. The benefits I've been able to see is it enhances communication between myself and the students. Communication is streamlined. Communication is much easier. There are more opportunities for communication, and it helps me to now be better at communicating. It has, I think, enhanced my ability to connect with my students online than before.
I really love that Canvas bridges the gap of disconnect between the students and the instructors. I think that through my learning experience this past semester, I've been more engaged and more interested in the subject matter just because of that. Not necessarily because the material is more or less interesting to me than anything else, but just because it is so easy and so simple. And I might say, I only have a couple of minutes to work on my online course today, whereas before I would have said, well, that's not enough time. I need 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours if I want to sit down and get anything done with this, just because of having to shuffle through everything. But for the Canvas, I can get on and say, oh, I have this one learning objective out of 10 for the week. I can get on and do that in a really short amount of time. So if I have 5 or 10 minutes, I can make small steps every day or every other day to accomplishing the greater goal of earning the grade or getting an assignment turned in or getting an essay wrote. And Canvas is really great at making it really readily accessible to the students and allowing for that shorter spurts of studying or getting work done, which I think is really important because we're all really busy. Sometimes we're trying to do online courses in between our other courses. We might have a half hour or 45 minutes. So it's really nice to be able to feel like you can get on and do something.
Another thing I like about Canvas is Speed Grader. And it's the ability to pull up an assignment based on, there's a link on the side of the Canvas course that you go into that it tells you how many students have submitted that assignment. So you click on that link and it will pull up in alphabetical order each student's assignment. I don't have to download a file. It just has that on the screen for me, so I can read through a paper right there. And beside the paper on the screen, I can also use my grading rubric to insert comments and to put in points, and then it will automatically add those points up for me and put the score in. And I can even save my comments that I use, so if there's another student who's having the same issues as someone else, I can pull those same comments back up. So I'm not having to copy and paste, or I'm still personalizing, but I don't have to go through so much work to personalize each message for the students. So that's really helpful.
I think this will enhance the ability to communicate and connect with the students because there is the ability for me to leave either an audio or a video explanation of my grade or explanation of the assignment or feedback on something that they've turned in or written. And it's my understanding that there's a corresponding ability for them to do likewise with a video or audio. So I can kind of see who they are and they can see who I am. Now I have video lectures already on, so they get to see who I am. But now that I can answer their questions, it's more personal and I can make more of a connection and better communication with the students.
From my own experiences, I have 2 semesters of e-college experience. And for every course, I would have to take probably the first week to 2 weeks of course time just getting familiar with the course and just learning how that individual class was set up within the e-college. For the Canvas, I looked at it and within a day understood the system and understood exactly what that course was going to require, what I needed to do, how much time I needed to implement, and there wasn't that learning curve. Even with a brand new system and a brand new portal, the Canvas within a day or two, the first week of classes sitting down, I really understood what was going on, how it was organized, and what the course needed from me to be successful. And that's a huge difference. And like I said, I had e-college experiences from 2 prior semesters. And every semester for every course, it was that same battle. And that was completely eliminated with the Canvas system.